Hey guys, it's your girl, Dr. Khadija X Chapman. Hi! Look, my hair is a mess. I always mess with my hair. I am live on YouTube. Get out of here. Oh, well, I guess you guys are probably like, lady, really? Listen, let me tell you why I'm on live right now. First of all, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm part of a radical movement to engineer Black millionaires. For those of you who know me or don't know me, let me do a brief introduction. My name is Dr. Khadija X Chapman. I am the proud founder of the Millionaires Matrix, which is a wealth building platform designed to engineer Black millionaires, and we have a Millionaire in a Year challenge. And I'm so excited! Wow, I'm so excited! I am so excited. I'm known as Coach Millionista. I'm your radical wealth building strategist. I am the girl that will put the big in your business, the bold in your branding, the amazing in your marketing so that you can get millions moving into your bank account. I am a mother, self-published author. I am an educator, a visionary. I am a girl who feels like it's time for us to take back our community. I am also an owner and creator of the New Black Wall Street. It's not a new concept, but I'm tired of concepts. I am part of a wealth revolution, and we teach. I have millionaire mentors, okay, and we teach the dynamics of leveraging your greatness, your essence, to generate and create radical wealth for yourself, residual wealth for yourself. There's a lot of ways to become a millionaire. And most of us, we weren't taught one way. We weren't even taught one way. And what happens is most of us were taught to work a job. So even when we go out and we try to do other things, subconsciously, we're fighting with ourselves. So the first thing you have to do, the very first thing you have to do is you have to make a decision and you have to join our radical movement. And the way to get started is you go to Team 3K a day, and that's how you get on our list. And from there, you will have access to a radical group of young Black entrepreneurs who are very deliberate and intentional in engineering Black millionaires. Now, I have a platform known as Millionaires Matrix. You get inside that platform, you have everything available to you to reach millionaire status. Then the best thing about the Millionaires Matrix is it's all about you. It's not about network marketing. It's not about gifting. Now, we have some components inside of the Millionaires Matrix that are like phenomenal ways to build wealth residually in that space for those who do want to build a team, for those who are in that space. We have some affiliate. There's some people who, want to become affiliates of the Millionaires Matrix. We have a way for those people to do that. However, you don't have to ever pick up that baton, if you will. But one thing that I know is that when you build a team of people around you, you create your own community of excellence. Because most of us, we don't come from a community of excellence. Most of us, we come from a dynamic of maybe a few people around us doing the daggone thing, got it going on a little bit. Unfortunately, in our circle, many times that one or two persons, people, I don't know how to say that grammatically correct, they kind of doing their own thing, and they may speak to you positively. They may give you some motivational sauce, but they don't really help you or even show you how to create wealth for yourself. So this is an organization designed strictly for that. This is strictly a conversation for people who want to be inside of a community of excellence. This is a conversation for people who really want to say, you know what? I'm sick and tired of things as they are. And the people around me, they don't really have the mindset that I'm looking for. They're not really going where I want to go. And like I heard a gentleman say the other day, how he had to he didn't leave the people that he knew, he limited his time with them. And I heard someone say years ago, they said, do not spend major time with minor people. Now, I don't think anybody's minor. So what I'd like to say is be calculative. Is that a word? Calculate. That ST word gets me every time. But you wanna be very clear on who and how you're spending your time. You know, I just had my VP of operations listen to a video this morning about the power of the very first hour that you wake up in the morning, and what are you doing with your time. Most of us, we jump up, we grab our phones, we're reacting to the day. Somebody texted me last night, I forgot, or somebody emailed me, or someone tweeted something, and I'm looking at my Twitter feed. So we're very reactive instead of commanding our day. The first thing we should be doing with our day is commanding to have an amazing day. Like literally, get your mindset right, connect with your inner source, with the Most High, and ask for guidance. And at the same time, give a directive of how you want your day to be. It's almost like we're creators, so we have to literally start consciously creating our day. Then you want to connect with your power team. You want to look and see what is the message for the day, and get moving and start moving forward in your own self-inflicted directive. Because at the end of the day, Millionaire in a Year, that's a challenge, and we're very serious. So every single day, there's a call, there's a meditation time, there are directives to do, there's a game plan, there's an action plan. Every day, all day, you have to be deliberate and you have to be intentional. This is not for people who are looking for an easy way. This is for people who are saying, you know what I'm doing isn't really getting me the end result of what I want. And if you want to go from where you are to $100,000 a month, you got to get your butt up and do something different. Because if you could get to $100,000 a month, you'd already be there. But you're not at $100,000 a month because, number one, you don't even believe it's possible. I don't mean you, but I mean you. Not you, but you. And I say that because there's some people going to watch this and they're at $100,000 a month, or they're already, or $200,000 a month, or $300,000 a month, and they may think, well, this isn't really for me because I'm already a multimillionaire or a millionaire. The average person is not at that space. So for those of you who are there or close to there, you're going there, join us, be a part of our community, because we need you. We need as many Black, African American, more people that we can to help infuse our community with greatness. You know, Dr. Frazier talks about how we're all over the world independently doing our own thing. There are Black people doing exceptional things right now, but you don't see that on the news. There are Black people who are really making a commitment to help to implode greatness inside of their community. You don't see that on CNN. You know, it's so interesting how once a year around Black History Month, the shortest month in a year, there's a few segments done on what's happening in Black America. There's no real conversation about what's happening in Black America. However, there is a conversation of what's not happening, and there's a lot of attention put on that. There's a lot of attention put on Black men who are being killed literally in the streets, and we sit there and watch in horror. That's to desensitize people to what's really happening. Because if something starts happening so much, at some point people see it and they just go, oh, I can't really do anything about that. Gee, that's really bad. Oh, that's so sad. Well, guess what, guys? We can do something about it, because first of all, we are a force to be reckoned with. Black people, understand your power. Understand who you are. You are the first black man and woman, period, universally. So now, since you are the first, the creator of all creations, it's time for you to start creating. It's time for you to remember who you are. It's time for you to join a dynamic designed for you to win. Together, collectively, we can do it. Independently, yes, we can definitely do it. Many of us are doing our own thing, and but at the end of the day, it's about us coming together to make a difference. Last thing I'm going to say real quick, I just watched this video, and it had 5 million views. And it was titled "One of the Greatest Speeches Ever." And it was a gentleman, and I'm not going to say his name because I'm not knocking what anybody does. But at the end of the day, his conversation was so spot off. Not spot on. It was spot off. And he talked a lot about, and this is what's interesting. There were 5 million people who watched this, and apparently they bought into the conversation he was having, while I totally dismissed it. It wasn't a bad conversation, but it was so off the mark. He talked about the millennials being unfocused. He talked about the being lazy, entitled, and this is I guess the thought of many people. And I'm like, well, I'm around all of these amazing millennials. So where is he getting that from? I'm around millennials who are teaching me stuff. Like, I mean, we have a trading platform inside the Millionaires Matrix where people are literally making anywhere from, $50 a day to 6 figures a day in the stock market. I'm serious, like literally. And you can get started with like very, very, very little money. We talk about that inside the Millionaires Matrix. So I'm around all of these millennials who are like, they're grabbing their phones, and we showed them something one time, or not me, but our mentors. And they are just, I mean, they're teaching me. Well, they got it before me, so but the point is they got it. They're getting it. And our millennials, they're like star children. They're like phenomenal, like thought leaders. I mean, they're just incredible. So, and I understand that there's always a group of, those who fit that description, but in my mind, in my experience, that's not the conversation I'm having about my children, about the youth. And so he went on to say that their parents told them that they could have anything. And he went on to say how they would he went on to say a lot of things that may be true, and it may be part of his experience. But I don't think there's anything wrong with telling your child that they can have anything, that they can be anything. And so now they grow up disengaged, and now they grow up with the like they've been lied to. Because guess what? When you believe, everything starts with your belief system. And your first teacher typically is your parent. And what your parents are telling you, it takes way into your life. So if you were growing up with positive conversation about you being able to do anything, by golly, you're a lot further along than most people. So don't let somebody else come up and tell you that that's not accurate information. That's totally accurate information. That's like, I wish I had grown up in that type of an environment. And it's not that my parents and my grandmother raised me, and my dad. And it's not that I wasn't told those things. I wasn't told those things like all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like, hey, you're a great kid, or hey, you're doing a great job. But that wasn't something that I got in my household. I didn't get a lot of positive, affirmations, confirmations. I got love, I got good food, and I grew up in a household where there was no lack. I mean, I literally thought money was just, I thought we were rich. I thought, no, not rich. I thought we were wealthy. No, we lived in a big house. We had a nice car. The refrigerator was always full. And it is what it is. But anyway, oh my God, excuse me. Anyway, I'm sorry. Forgive me. But excuse me. This really sucks. I only said that because the last couple of times I've been online live, I started this coughing thing. I don't know what that's about. I mean, it's like a real cough. And it sounds like a smoker's cough. I don't smoke. And excuse me. That just got real. Because it's like, I don't smoke. This only happens when I go live. So is that my subconscious picking with me? Like, girl, stop. You know what I'm saying? Because I literally feel like turning off the camera and just saying, oh, let me do this later. Let me not post this video. But I think what I was saying was very important. I'm not sure if I could take this video and edit it. I'll ask my team because I am on live. But I don't want you to ever stop. Whatever happens, whatever is happening, when you're in the middle of a situation, just like me, I just had a whole coughing, like it wasn't pretty. It's first thing in the morning, so like I don't have on my little makeup and all that stuff. I'm not probably the most attractive looking woman at this moment, but I'm beautiful. I had to start embracing the fact that I'm getting older and, everything doesn't look as good as it used to. But I'm going to tell you this, baby. Your girl, Coach Millionista, Dr. Khadija X. Chapman still gets her flirts in, okay? Girl, I mean, I guess I got a little something going on because I turn a few heads here and there. But anyway, I mean, there's somebody for everybody. And physical beauty is not physical beauty is limited at its best, because a lot of people would drop their gorgeous in high school. I look at them now and be like, you didn't age that well. So, I mean, it is what it is. I saw a very powerful quote that beauty fades, and you should marry someone that you really like and you enjoy being around, because for some people, even sex stops, So, I mean, you're lucky if you can have sex well into your 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. There are people really who do still smash at 90. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine having a mate? You guys are still making love at 90 something. There's some people out there that's still working. Anyway, guys, listen. Be radical. Become a part of Team Millionaire. I'm sorry. Become a part of Team IAM MillionaireBound. Become a part of our radical movement. This is a real powerful platform. And I didn't talk about the 4 missions that we have that we need. Then I need to really make those really clear. When I first started this, it was all about, hey, we need to fund a school system. If I get you a millionaire status, would you be willing to give 10% of whatever I help you earn to go towards a mission-based platform, the Millionaire's Matrix? And then it kind of evolved to some other stuff, And I don't want to hold anybody hostage. Hey, if you join, I expect you to give 10%. You should want to give 10% to our movement. You should want to be. That shouldn't even be a question. We have people now that our goal is to get them to be political spaces, and not with the, hey, when I get you there, you owe me a contract. Not that type of stuff. They already have the mind, the mission, the message that we want taken to Congress, that we want taken to the Senate, that we want to sit on the other side. We don't want to sit with the Democrats. Sorry. We got to shake some things up, baby. The Democrats are already out there working to get you a job. And if they make it into office, that's what you get, a job. Somebody said the other day about the whole tax thing with Donald Trump. And I was like, wow, this is really powerful. And I really need to do a little fact checking. But it said 90% of the taxes are paid by the wealthy, or 80%. I need to check what they told me. And they said what happens is, and then they asked people who make under, I think, 75,000. I think that's the cutoff. They say, do you pay taxes? And they say, yeah. And I say, really? And they said, and at the end of the year, do you get a refund? And most people in this group say yes. And they said, well, you really pay taxes. I said, whoa, that's interesting. So a lot of people are upset because I guess the new tax bill, and I need to check it out. I haven't seen it, so I'm speaking through conversations I've had with other people, and I'm going to read it myself. But they're saying that they're giving the wealthy a cut on taxes, on tax breaks. So now they get to enjoy more of the money that they've literally created and made. Now, if you are in that space, like someone said to me, if you went and made this big meal in your kitchen, and other people came in and ate all of the food, would one day you want to be able to eat your own food? And of course, you're like, of course I want to eat my own food. So when they put it in that mindset, I was like, wow, that's powerful. I said, wow, that's really powerful. So at the end of the day, guys, listen, it's time for us to take our knowledge to the next level, make enough money so whatever they want for taxes, we don't even care. I make $100,000. You want 50,000? I ain't gonna make another $100,000. And I'm talking every week. I'm not talking a year. I'm talking a day. You know, at the end of the day, when you learn how to create money out of thin air and you learn how to put your money to work for you, which is one of the dynamics that we teach inside of the Millionaire's Matrix, you like, look, for everything I get, I'm automatically giving 30% or 40% to Uncle Sam. Or you become radical enough that you understand how to read the tax codes and understand what you really, really have to pay. Because it's not what a lot of us think. With that note, guys, I'm going to go. Actually, I was just playing with Facebook Live, trying to see, you know, I've never, well, I have gone Facebook Live, but never through Google Hangouts. So I'll talk to you guys later. I'm so excited. Oh, well, you know what? I may as well play with this. Let me see some, since I don't know how to get the glare from my glasses. That's not cute. But let me see. How do I share my screen? Screen share. Oh, God, ain't no telling what's up on my screen. Select a window. Let me just go with this, see what happens. Oh, wow. So you guys get to see this. Gee, I wonder how do I get the... Well, this is what I was working on. Let me see if I can find something else. Open a recent. Let's go to this one. This is a IAM. Can you guys see all of this stuff over here too? I don't know how to stop that stuff, guys. Okay, let me try this. Let me try to go to play. Let's go to play slideshow and see what happens. I am MillionaireBound.com. This site is coming. Don't know if it's active yet. But our missions by way of the Millionaire's Matrix is to engineer more Black millionaires. There are millionaires breaking the internet every day. If you're not one of them, we're challenging you to become one of them in the next 12 months. See, guys, I wasn't just talking. Did you guys see that? Oh, wow, what happened? Now, how do I get back? All right, guys. Well, you know, hey, like I said. Oh. All right, let me try to figure out how to get back to. Now, Now it says stop. I'm not even sure if you guys were able to see that. I don't know. Well, I'll get better at that because I'm not even sure what you guys saw, what you couldn't see. But this is kind of a test video for me if you haven't figured that out. As a matter of fact, since I'm playing, no one will probably say this anyway. Let me try that again. Because I really and truly didn't know how to get back to you guys. So here I can go and I can tell you all about my grade. It's 100% possible. Woo, woo, woo. You know, I'm really good at this stuff, you know. Money is a connector. See, this is some good stuff, guys. You know, this is some good stuff. But I'm going to get better. Now I'm just really trying to see. Some kind of way. See, now it's saying present to everyone. So I don't even know if you guys could see. Let me see, present to everyone. So maybe now this is the only, oh, now you can see, I guess. Okay, let me go back. I have no idea how to, I have no idea how to toggle. I have no idea what you guys can see, but I'm literally clearing my screen right now. I'm gonna have to figure it out because I don't think I was doing a good job there. Thank you guys. I don't even think you could see. All right, guys, I'm gonna figure it out. Kind of gonna come back on a little bit and see what happens. Bye bye. My thing is real fuzzy too. Oh, I have a camera. You know what? I have a. Oh my God, I have a. Did that just happen? Did that just help? Yeah, my. Anyway, I'm trying to stop the broadcast. Bye bye. Thank you for hanging out with me.